Hello, Daniel Robbins here, and I wanted to deliver a message, but first, a little bit of background. So obviously it's the 17th day of quote-unquote February, or the second month of 2019, but I've decided that I'm going to celebrate my new year at the end of this month. So I actually call this month Duo December of 2018, so that's a little background. And also in Genesis 1, just a little quick refresher. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. God said, let there be light on day 1. There was day 2, day 3, and then day 4 is when he said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven. Let them be for signs and seasons and days and years. Let them divide the day from the night, and let them give the light upon the earth. And also in Proverbs 1, we have wisdom crying out. There's one verse where it says, surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own lives. They lurk privily for their own blood. So the idea is that if a bird saw you spread a net, it would be pretty stupid for the bird to fly right into it, right? That's what the verse is getting at. And also wisdom cries without. She reaches out. She says, how long will you scorners delight in their scorning? Simple ones delight in their simplicity. Fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproach. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And then later on, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, or Yahweh, etc. So that's a little background, or so that would be Genesis chapter 1 and Proverbs chapter 1, which you're welcome to read. But here I go. Dad, I pray thee us remember, on this 17th of Duo December, we the remnant need support. Women do their babies abort. In reality, sacrifice, because of our wicked devices and our vaccines pushed by doctors. And this one's a real shocker. But the earth, in absolute fact, after all of this, is flat. I mean, they insinuated and false reality created and brainwashed so thoroughly, even I was shy to see. I certainly did not jump, as they say, at first, to the pump. I was definitely aloof, 'cause I had no idea the proof. But when it finally saw, well, I frankly sat in awe. Then ignition finally happened, and it hit home for me, sir. Then ignition finally happened. It hit home for me. Dad, I want the world to know what to say and when us show. Lord Yahweh, I have not. My lips refrained, took my shot. In fact, many, over and over. But help us be still and sober. Hold us and help us believe that thou wilt not us alone leave, but in fact come back again and reward us faithful men. We can definitely this do, just like thou didst our hearts woo. Thou canst soften hearts hardened, and thou wilt, 'cause in the end I believe that every single hard-hearted man's knee will sooner or later bow, and each tongue to thee will vow. So help me relax, rest, when, for now harden their hearts men, knowing that thou who didst make me and us canst handle it. Take I mean, by all means, they should. And would one think that they would? Simply the acknowledged pray while they have the chance today. But Yeshua did deal with rejection, even Judas's kiss. Let it get him down, he didn't, but by faith set his face like flint, knowing he would not be ashamed, and the crown of glory claimed, and the King of Kings is named. With these dark and evil clouds, the enemy vainly thinks he shrouds the sunlight, but that is vain. Is his glory to see, the sunlight, but that is vain, is his glory to see plain. And this servant not ignores what he said. It's at the doors, Dad. I know that it is near, even imminent, almost here. And I pray my friends will heed and learn how the sky to read. Let's start with the ABCs, the lights everybody sees. Let's start with light number 1. And no, it is not the sun, but rather light in general, which calls for a quick referral to the first verse of the Bible. More than scientism reliable, what gives any of us sight is that God said, "Let there be light," and that light again was born on the second and third morning. On the fourth day of creation, God called for a situation where there would be lights, specific, a creative twist, terrific. Obviously, God now decided that the day and night would be divided by the lights greater and lesser. And the point again, I'll stress here, those lights were put there for us, just like reading lights on a bus. And a quick note here, or just like the light over my shoulder that's lighting the room right here, to divide the day from the night, from their lofty and high height. Therefore on us the sun shines, and the moon and stars for signs, seasons, days, and jolly years. And at night the sun out clears, and lets the lesser lights take over. And up in the heavens they hover. And some people want to know, why don't they just fall down from the sky? Well, again, because God said, "Let," and them in the firmament set. Also, it's not time for that yet. What I mean is the stars will, but they'll remain up there until the fig tree untimely is shaken, and is the harvest finally taken. So yeah, why the lights don't fall? 'Cause God's giving us time to call on him for salvation from our sins, into his name run. And I recall Proverbs 1, wisdom reaching out in love, sent from our Creator above, warning us to run from wrong, in anguish asking, "How long? How long will ye put it off? And at my words laugh and scoff. O ye fools, ye knowledge hate. Well, one day it will be too late. Ye keep calling me retarded, outstretched hand, no man regarded. Well, I'll turn around and laugh when ye are vacuumed up like chaff. Oh, and then ye will outcry, but I'll laugh again, and ye will die. O ye simpletons so vain, how can I describe the pain of trying to up you wake against your will? Ye sad me make. And I'm choosing sadness now. To do this, even learning how, knowing that of man the wrath veereth from God's righteous path. But I you beseech, do hearken. One day soon the sky will darken. Then don't fuss about matters petty, but believe him and get ready. Friends, for way too many years, we've presumed those lights are spheres, and then included the earth in that nonsense. What a curse! Now again is wisdom crying out, what, do ye like your dying? Well, come on, stop hardening up your hearts like a bird with wings, flying right into a net that he saw them spread it. Get? See, it would be one thing if that bird had not seen them do this, but it saw it and in flew. What a foolish thing to do. People, that's what makes me roar. We you warn and ye ignore. Well, I am in fact now spent. And I pray ye will see what I meant. I really want to help you. Friends, believe me, please, I do. But the ball is in your court. Not exactly a message short, but, oh, Dad, I've done my part. Help me seek thee with my heart. And again, thy name I'll say, Yehovah. Call on him today in the name of Yeshua, his son, also known as Jesus. I'm done.